Ram Dass.
we saw Ram Dass speak numerous times, when he would be on tour. And, there were times, he said, I think I'm gonna
Go back to being Richard Alpert.
yeah, I think I'll, drop this Ram Dass stuff. I don't know,
You went through
you guys, I mean, really, do you need this? And it was kind of like, he was always incredibly playful and so honest and direct, and so we would see him periodically.
Can I say?
And
can I see how he was? Seeing him periodically for me was, he gave me my mantra.
Mm-hmm.
I am loving awareness. I am loving awareness. It makes so much sense to me. It's English. I love it. I use it still every single
I use it too.
day. And then he was there. We were at a party when we met him, and our daughter was 4 months old. And so he baby blessed her right there. We had not like a church or anything then, we didn't have a place to bless her.
That very morning we were thinking like, God, we're not part of any spiritual community. We're not really like, who's a holy person that we would want to bless our daughter? Because you feel like, you don't,
we came from different traditions.
You want to do that,
We came from different traditions too, and
yeah.
to try to ask our families to come together, it was just like
no.
no.
So she was there at the party with Ram Dass. It was like, what?
I got to meet Ram Dass, and the baby was in the front pack, and he put her feet on his head, and he prayed, and he said, "She's blessing me," and he was just so amazing. So but I have to also say that later on, we did go visit him on a couple of other occasions in Maui, and Alex was commissioned by a collector, Stephanie Schwindenheimer, and she was very devoted to Ram Dass, to paint the piece through Vishnu Das's encouragement, really. And so Alex did that, so that meant we got to see him very close to before he was gone. But he was there, before that, he was there the day my mother died. We were on our way to visit him, and I found out from I got the phone call on the way out of the plane in the airport that my mother had died. So I was with him for that, and I felt like he's been with me for such important times in my life, and such important, I'm getting chills, such important, transitions. To becoming who I was before 1971, and then becoming a spiritual person. Because after that, he advised in this book to go start meditating. I was a politico, like doing all the political action things that were going on in the late 60s and early 70s. And I went and found Yogi Bhajan and started meditating when I was 19 years old. So eating vegetarian and all that. So, it's like I changed, It's like he was very influential, and we would go see him whenever we could.
Absolutely. Yeah. And it was a tremendous honor, attempting to portray, someone who transitioned from, respected psychologist and teacher to guru. Now, this is a transition that is so remarkable, and in America, no less. And the taking on of a new tradition, basically showing how when the guru devotee thing works, it really works, and when you have an authentic holy man like Maharaji, with a devotee like Ram Dass, then Hanuman can come into the world. But it takes those perfect mediums, of the love field, to make it available. And so Vishnu Das always wanted me to do a portrait, and of course I always wanted to do a portrait of Ram Dass, and I had, on some of these various occasions, I would do, do a drawing from life and things. And I got one of those signed. We have, when we were telling Ram Dass about our psychedelic reliquary, that we were making at Entheon, he generously provided a lock of his hair tied with a string from Maharaji's blanket, you know, that they've been putting on all the malas and everything. We got our malas, we got, and the final empowerment of this Ram Dass painting was when we brought it had come a certain distance. It looked pretty much like the painting, but there were fine details that needed some tweaking and handling. We took it there for his advice, you know, for what do you think? What have we gotten wrong? And how can we make better and things? And he gave us some really good and pointed advice. But then we asked him if he would mind putting his hand on the painting itself, and maybe signing it too, making the painting itself into a relic. And
he dipped his hand right in blue paint, and he put it right on the back. It's a wooden painting. So
yeah, it's a wooden painting, and it is it's a panel. It's a wood panel, and so and he was very generous to do so. You know, I just think he's so now it's there in the reliquary. You know, Stephanie is allowing it to maybe be there for maybe a couple of years or something like that. It's on
loan.
And
that's amazing.
Yeah,
so you can come very soon. People will be able to come to Cosm and go into Entheon, even get it.
Hey guys, thanks for listening to A Place for Humans podcast. Again, this is Dakota Wint, and please make sure to go over to Apple Podcasts, leave a positive review. Make sure to subscribe over on YouTube, Dakota of Earth, and make sure to also follow us on Spotify. See you next episode.
A Place for Humans.